If you ever venture into a strange corner of these islands known as Wales, please be very diplomatic. The Welsh are proud. They pride themselves on their language, which very few of them can speak. They pride themselves on their food, which is usually unspeakable. And they pride themselves upon local legends, like the Red Dragon, their national symbol, a fire-breathing monster which never actually existed, except, that is, in their vivid imaginations. A few miles outside the capital city of Wales, Cardiff, lies a pretty little seaside town, the name of which is spoken with great reverence. It pays to pronounce it correctly. Well, this place is dedicated to an ancient Norman aristocrat, Baron Reginald de Sully, one of 12 knights of Glamorgan, no less, who probably made a decent living slaying imaginary dragons back in 1093. Anyway, the King of England, William II, rewarded Reginald with a great big Welsh estate, and so he built a castle and he called it Sully. Well, the castle fell down years ago and the Sully family have long since died out. But in Wales, they never forget. So Sully it remains. There is, however, something of a problem right now. In Wales, they're so proud of their language that every signpost written in English requires another signpost, just as prominent, written in Welsh. I know it's crazy, but it's the law. This means that Wales has to be called Cymru, even though nobody actually does call it Cymru, and Sully has to be called Aberystwyth, because that is how it translates. Except the word Aberystwyth is a little bit too long to fit on those signposts which were originally designed for the name Sully. And so some imaginative official took it into his head to abbreviate. And so, as you now approach the village, the road signs simply say, "Welcome to Silly." The locals are absolutely furious, or as they would say, Candriog, or something like that, and they consider it an insult to their beautiful town. They're threatening action, or as they would call it, a telegraph. The local residents' association has organised a secret ballot of the 2,000 households living in the area. You could call it Proposition 1. Sully or Silly? The result is due in a few days' time. This is Ed Boyle for CBS News in London.